me ask this question, and I'll direct this question to Abel. I'm directing to you because you're a real estate person and all. Real estate is often seen as the ultimate investment in Nigeria. And what are the key factors do you think that one should consider before putting money into real estate? Coach also mentioned buying land and all those things. But what are the key factors you think one needs to consider before putting money into real estate?
All right. Good morning, everyone. Now, for people who are looking at investing in real estate, how I came about real estate was a shocker. Let me start it out from there, answering the question. My uncle reached out to me. We are from the south, so in Bayelsa, same way you have Omoniles here, in Bayelsa we call them APA people. The APAs are like the original landowners of the lands in those areas. You get, it's this very popular thing that they sell lands to 2, 4, 5 persons, and then those people start having issues and things like that. I literally didn't want to go into that direction because I was a drummer in church. I saw myself in the music industry. I was already having people I was training in music. I had like people, like I was drumming up until those of us that went to Redeem, I was like the provincial drummer. And then we had zonal and the rest. You have all those people under you, you understand? I had a lot of persons looking up to me. I was just in that direction. There was this day my uncle reached out to me and said his landlord has a land for sale and he wants me to be the person to help his landlord get a buyer. And I told him, Uncle, I don't do anything when it comes to all these things. As a matter of fact, people that sell lands, they were not really valued at that time because of the dirty things that they were doing. You sell land to one person, to another person, to another person again. All of those issues were things I don't want to put myself into. He told me, he said he believes in me that I can actually do it, so I should get a buyer. He doesn't know how I want to do it. Then at that time I was still in school, so I know I was somewhat influential in school. I just posted about the land in my WhatsApp status. I went down to the tiniest detail. One plot of land for sale, XYZ location. You can get access to the land from so street down to, because I literally didn't want problem. Funny enough, my childhood friend reached out to me. He saw the post and then he responded on WhatsApp and reached out to me. He was like, I'm interested in this land. Because he's my childhood friend and I know how we suffered. We were going to various building sites, would roll sands. Do you know what they call water boy? In sites, we were carrying water for messy men, we were carrying blocks and all of those things. This is somebody I grew up with. He was like, he's interested in the land. The land is about 1.4 million naira at that time. He was like, he wants to buy the land. So I said, are you sure? This land is my uncle's landlord's land. I don't want a situation where I will tell my uncle. My uncle is a high-profile person, so I don't want a situation where I'll tell my uncle that I have somebody that wants to buy the land, and then you start playing with me. So he said it's very serious. If I'm not doing anything, let's go. Of course, that was COVID period, and I was broke at that time. So I even told him I don't even have transport to leave the house. He was like, let's go, don't worry. So we went. He saw the land. He bought the land that same day. That exposed my mind. Now, after I purchased the land, he also did survey on the land, and I got my commission from that sale, 140,000 naira, for somebody that didn't even know how I was going to get the next food that I was going to eat. So that now made me realize something. I'm like, wait, I can actually be wealthy selling land. Now, down to the question, why am I bringing this up? That my friend bought that land because he just wanted to get a land. Now, when I started studying about real estate, that was when I now had understanding about the different ways with which you can invest in real estate. Now, to answer that question, there are 2 major factors that you need to consider when investing in real estate. Now, are you investing for cash flow? That's number 1. Or you are investing for capital appreciation? That's number 2. Now, capital appreciation is that you're putting your money in an asset, and over time it's going to give you returns on your investment. Now, for cash flow, you are putting it into somewhere, and that cash flow is giving you is giving you what we call passive stream of income. So you are not actively involved, but that asset is giving you return on investment either on a monthly basis or on annual basis. So these two things are like key things you need to consider. Now, when it comes to capital appreciation, just like Shola Adeshakin has said during the session she took earlier on, she mentioned land banking. Now, land banking in its simplest form is buying lands, keeping it for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 20 years. Afterwards, that land appreciates in value, and then you resell it to get capital gains. Now, imagine a land. I know a lot of you are shouting Ikorodu is very local. Some of you are shouting Ekpe is too far. Some of you are even saying Ibadan is not in this place, so why should I be investing in Ibadan? Now, if you want to get what we call capital appreciation from land banking strategies, you can look at these locations. Just like Shola said, you don't have to look at Banana Island. You don't have to look at Ikoyi at this moment, except you are up to that capacity. But you can look at these locations, emerging locations. The Fort Mainland Bridge is coming towards Ikorodu axis. Somebody that's very futuristic, you want to start buying lands in those areas. Ibadan is expanding, Lagos is getting congested, and everybody's going towards Ibadan. You want to go to that place, get lands in that place, and then leave it for years to appreciate in value before you leave it for a period of time to get what we call capital appreciation. Now, for the passive stream of income, that's where you want to invest in rental properties. So you can get units of apartments, you put it out on rent. Now, there is this one that's now in the market, short-let rentals. Not everybody really likes that, but then how many of us heard of the Dirty December? Let me see our hands up now. Yes, the short-let market in Lagos State actually benefited a lot from the whole Dirty December idea that came up. Now, why? Because a lot of hotels were booked, a lot of short-let apartments were booked. Who are the persons making that money? The owners of those short-let apartments. Okay. So passive stream of income, you want to think about owning rental properties. Then when it comes to capital appreciation, you want to do land banking.
All right, thank you. So key factors to consider. Are you investing for capital, or you're investing for like a steady stream of income?